Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll be sharing with you how to calculate late fees for Form GSTR3B under Goods and Services Tax Act. So here it's been more than 3 years now that GST is in force in India, but still many dealers face problems while calculating the late fees. So I have made this video so that I can share with them how to actually calculate the late fees. So before going into calculation of the late fees for GSTR3B, I would like to clarify one thing. There are many dealers who are still in misconception that uh, GSTR3B late fees has to be calculated on a simple method basis. For example, if I have to say you with an example, suppose if their April 2019 return is pending and since April 2019, all of their Form GSTR3B returns are pending. So if we tell them to calculate the late fees, how they usually do is, and suppose say they are filing it in the month of January to uh, May 2020. So it's around 13 months delay in filing the 12 months delay in filing the returns, because for the month of April 2019, May 2019 is the due date. Due dates fall somewhere in May 2019. So what they usually do is the overall delay is 12 months, nothing but 365 days. And suppose say if the late fees that they take is 25 per day, then they simply do is 365 into 25, 9125 for CGST and 9125 for SGST. Suppose if the late fees they say they assume is 10 because of nil returns, they simply calculate it 365 into 10, 3650 for CGST and 3650 for SGST. So overall comes to 7,300. But let me clarify that it is not that way. You have to calculate the late fees for delay for each month. So here you have delayed 12 months for filing the April 2019 returns, then again 11 months for May 2019 return, 10 months for June 2019 returns, and so on. So there is no straight away calculation or simple calculation. You have to calculate it on month basis. For each month, how many days you have delayed in filing the return. Now I will be sharing with you how to actually calculate the late fees for any month if you have delayed in filing the returns from GSTR 3B. Suppose for the month of September 2020, I assume that the due date of filing the return was 22/10/2020. And if I have missed on that date, and if I am filing the returns today on 4th of January 2021, so what will be the actual delay in days is 4th of January 2021 minus for 22nd 10 2020. So there is around 74 days delay in filing the September 2020 returns. So now if I assume the late fees is 10 per day for CGST and 10 per day for SGST if the returns is nil. Again, for whenever we talk of nil return, we say that there are no purchases and no sales. Okay, this is also treated as nil, this is nil return in common man's language. Again, if you have only purchases and there are no sales, so in GST law it is also treated as equivalent to nil return. So in that case also your late fees will be 10 per day only. Suppose you have purchases in a particular month, then also if you delay, the per day late fees will be 20 rupees only. That is 10 rupees CGST and 10 rupees ESGST. And if you have any outward supply or sales, then it will be 25 per day. That is 50 rupees overall, 25 for CGST and 25 for SGST. So here I have, if there is a nil return, then you have to simply take as 10 rupees. So it will be 74 into 10, 740 under CGST, 74 into 10, 740 SGST. Suppose now this amount exceeds this amount exceeds 5,000 rupees, then there is a maximum capping of 5,000 rupees for CGST and 5,000 rupees for SGST in GST laws. So the amount cannot exceed 5,000 rupees. That is why I have given the formula here. If K8 is more than 5,000, then 5,000, otherwise K8. Suppose if it is not a nil return, just you have to change the amount to 25 and automatically everything gets changed. And again, I'll explain you with example for delay for 5,000 maximum late fees capping. So suppose for a particular month 22 10 sorry 22/10/2019 was the due date, and if you are filing it today and the overall delay is 440 days, so suppose if the late fees is 25 per day and 25 per day, so if we calculate like that it becomes 11,000 rupees. So 11,000 for CGST and 11,000 for SGST. But since there is a capping of maximum late fees under CGST and SGST in law, that is 5,000 rupees. So we are required to pay only 5,000 rupees CGST late fees and SGST late fees. So this is how you calculate the late fees under GST law. So thanks for watching this video, and if you have any doubts you can call me or message me on my mobile number, and if you want this Excel utility you can mail me on my mail ID, which will be provided in the description box, so that I can provide you with the email ID. Thank you for watching this video, and kindly please subscribe to my YouTube channel.